So once you have installed Java JDK on your Windows 10 operating system, you are ready to install Android Studio on your Windows 10 operating system. So for that, you just visit your favorite browser once again and search for Android Studio. And here you will be able to see the first result will be from developer.android.com. So I'm going to just click on this link, and I will give this link in the description of this video also. So once this window opens, you can straightforward see the download button, and at the time of making this video, Android Studio Windows 4.0 is the latest version for installation of Android Studio. And also, if you want to check the system requirements for installing Android Studio, you can just scroll down and at the bottom you can see the system requirements for installation of Android Studio. So we are using Windows 10 operating system. Here are all the system requirements for Windows 10 operating system. And once all the system requirements are met, you can download Android Studio. So once all the system requirement is fulfilled on your PC and laptop, you can just scroll up and download Android Studio. So I'm going to just click on this download Android Studio executable file, and I'm going to click yes on that I have read and agree with all the terms and conditions, and then click on download. So here you can see it's around 871 MB, so it will take some time to download. I'll wait for download to complete. So once this executable file is downloaded, I'm going to just click on this executable file, and I'm going to minimize my browser, and I'm going to just click on yes. See here, which is going to start the installation wizard for Android Studio. So here in this first window, you just need to click on the next button, and then you will be see the section here. Also leave everything as default, and then click on next. And here you will see the location where Android Studio will be installed on your Windows operating system. So if you don't have a good reason to change it, just leave it as default and click on next. So here leave everything as default, don't do anything, and just click on the install, and then wait for some time to installation. So now you can see the installation is finished, and it says setup was completed successfully. So at this point you just need to click OK on next button, and then you just leave this checkbox is checked and click on finish, which is going to launch Android Studio. So for the first time when Android Studio starts, it will ask you if you want to import the content from the previous installation of Android Studio or not. Otherwise, you can choose do not import anything. So just leave it as do not import settings. If you are installing Android Studio for the first time, and then click on OK, we are just going to start the Android Studio. Now at this point, you can see this message which says allow Google to collect anonymous data from Android Studio, and it's related tool. If you want to allow Google to do that, just click on send usage statistics to Google. Otherwise, click on don't send. In my case, I'm just going to just choose don't send. And now on this Android Studio setup wizard, you can set up your Android Studio according to your needs. So here I'm going to just click on next, and in the install type you can see there are two options, standard and custom. For the new user, I will recommend the first option, which is standard, which is recommended for most users also, and then click on the next. And here you can select the UI theme. So some people like dark theme, other people like light theme, so it's totally depend on the developer's taste. So I'm going to go with the light theme, but if you want to have the dark color, you can just select the dark color you will attend, and just click on next. And now you can verify all the settings which you have selected. So you can see there are so many settings which are selected. You can verify them, and then if you are happy with all those settings, then you can just click on finish. At this point, the Android Studio will start downloading some of the extra tools which were listed in the verify steps. So here also you need to wait for some time until this installation is complete. And once it is finished, let's wait for some time for installation. Here you can see all the processes which we are going to install. So now it's done. I'm just going to click on finish here, and then you will see this Android Studio window. So now let's create a sample Android Studio project. So I'm going to just select on start a new Android Studio project from here, and here you can choose between phone and tablet, and where OS TV, OS automotive, and Android things. So I'm going to select phone and tablet. So I'm going to select empty activity because we are going to just test our Android Studio, and then click on next button. Here at the top you can provide the name to your Android Studio application. For example, I'm going to just provide my first Android application name as Hello World Activity. So I'm just going to type Hello World, and this is the domain name, and you can just save the location here. And for now I'm going to select the language as Java since we have installed Java. So Java is the language for installation. And now here you can select the minimum SDK. So you can see by default API 16 Android 4.1 Jelly Bean is selected. You can select the newer version, the later version from here. Also, it also depends on how many percentage of Android devices you are targeting. So let's say I'm going to just select Android 5.0. It says that your app will run on approximately 94.1% of devices. Okay, so here I'm going to just select API 16 Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, and then click on finish, which is going to start the project for the first time. So now as you can see, it will take some time to load, so just wait for some time. So we will start from the right hand side. You will see this window in which you can see what's new in the newer version of Android Studio. If don't want to read it, just minimize this option because our project is created here. So on the left side you can see the project view, and here on the right side you can see the code for your project. Also you will be able to see the activity main.xml file where you can design your Android app. One more thing you will observe here is this bottom bar here, and here you will see the Gradle is downloading some packages. So let it download, wait for the some time for the download, and let it reach to the 100% progress bar. So you can click on terminal here, which is going to show you the terminal, or if you want to see the build, then you can see the build here for your Android app. So now as you can see, the sync is finished, so my build is successful. And as you can see on the activity main.xml window, I can see this design view, or I can see the split view in which I can see the design and the code for our app. I can see only code here. Okay, so you can choose between these three. So now when I just maximize this, you can design, you can see here something is written hello world message here. So when we are going to run our app, it's going to show hello world message on the screen. So now let's run this project. So in order to run this project, you need to select some device. Now right now you can see there is no device selected here. So when you will run your app, you can see the error, see the error running app no target device found. So for that you need to click on this no device, and then click on open AVD manager, so which is going to open this kind of window. So here we are going to create a new virtual device. So I'm going to just click on new virtual device. So here you can choose the device on which you want to test your Android app. So the device which you see here are from Google. So here I'm going to select this Google Pixel 3 device, which from which you can run your app. So click on the next button and select a system image, so you can see different release names and API levels. So for now I'm going to choose this one, so Oreo one, and I will just click on this. So now I have to download link. Here it is open. I'm going to open this kind of license agreement window. So just click on accept and then on the next window we are just going to start the installation of the required components. So once installation is finished, just click on finish button. So when I click on finish, you can see when I select audio which I have downloaded, on the right hand side it says Mix is not installed. So in order to install it, you just need to click on this link which is given here. It says install Amex, and then leave everything as default, which is 4 GB in my case, which is also recommended. If you want to increase it, you can increase it, it's totally dependent on you. So then click on the yes, and now I can see that Android SDK is up to date running and HAXM is installed. So now, and the update is successful, and click on the next, and now I can see that I can choose from these two modes. One is landscape and one is portrait. So I'm going to select portrait and click on finish. So now I have this virtual machine which I have created recently, right? So now as you can see, I have created one more device which is Nexus 5 API also, just for the demonstration. So in this way you can create multiple virtual devices here, and then once you close it, you will be able to select between those virtual devices. So after, you can just select one device and then click on this run app, and now our app will be running. So here is the thing which is all about Android Studio. So next